Hey everybody, it's going Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, powered by stagefront VIP. Being joined with Nico Ali Walsh ahead of this Devin Haney versus Vasily Lomachenko undisputed fight this Saturday here in Las Vegas. Nico, good to finally chat with you. Yeah. Really impressed with your development as a fighter, man. You're taking it 110% serious, and I feel like every freaking question about your family name has been asked, but just overall, your progression as a professional boxer, how would you sum it up at this point?
The one word I could think of is fast. I've been moving fast. It hasn't even been 2 years yet, and we're going on my 9th fight. I could hit 10 fights before the 2-year mark, and my opponents are constantly getting better every fight. So yeah, no, I'm just blessed to be in this position.
In terms of you doing it like the fast track in a way, you know, why did you feel that was necessary for you? Because we see others kind of take their time or even go like a different route, the influencer boxer route, yeah, which I feel you could have, and I want to touch on that, yeah, but why did you decide to take it this way?
Yeah, so so the way I see it is it's like fast, what is it? Fast, slow nickel, fast dime. That's what it is. Yeah, slow nickel, fast dime. I'm going for the slow nickel. I could be a millionaire right now, and I wouldn't be talking to you. I would be somewhere fighting a wrestler, an influencer, something like that. But that's not the lifestyle I want to live. That's not the legacy I want to have at all. You know, it's not, my legacy is not money at all. Because I could have taken that route. I'm glad that I've taken this route where I'm fighting real boxers, real opponents, real threats, and it's, you know, it's not paying what an influencer fight would pay, but it's not about the money to me.
Yeah, so touching on that, you mentioned it's more like legacy for you, but did it at one point, or still does it like pop in your mind like, oh, maybe I should go this way for a bit because, you know, they're events, bigger money, they're huge events, and obviously with the experience that you have, you do quite well.
Absolutely. You know, look at Mayweather's career. Mayweather is now fighting exhibitions with whoever is willing to fight him. That's what you should be doing. If you are at Mayweather's level, he made a whole career for himself. He cemented his legacy at 50-0, and he's fighting whoever he wants now. That's what I want to do. I can fight these wrestlers, these YouTubers when I'm done with my career. There's time, you know. I'm not doing it right now. This is boxing. This is my life. Right now I'm fighting real boxers. I'm going for real titles. I'm not going for money belts.
Yeah, you know, okay, because I look at how you're doing it, and it's like, okay, he's getting like the street cred from the boxing fans because I don't want to say you're doing it the right way, because I guess like every person is their own way, and to them it's the right way. I would think for boxing fans you are doing it the right way, but then you compare it to like a Jake Paul who's doing it like a completely different way, and it's just kind of interesting, the two approaches and like the respect that one person gets as opposed to the other, where it's like, dude, fight a real guy, fight a real guy, fight a real guy. You're fighting MMA guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have nothing but respect for everyone who gets in the ring. That's including Jake Paul, of course. But Jake Paul's not he's a hybrid. He's not a real, like, I mean, could you see Jake Paul fighting the likes of Lomachenko one day? Like someone in his weight? Could you see him fighting Artur Beterbiev? You know, I don't think so. Anything's possible, but you know, that's what I'm trying to fight one day. I'm trying to fight the likes of Lomachenko in my weight class one day. I'm trying to fight the likes of a Triple G one day. That's where my mind is headed. It's not headed towards fighting Nate Diaz.
What do you think of that, by the way?
I like Nate Diaz. I never met Nate Diaz, but I like him a lot. I love his attitude. He's one of those guys that he's the real deal. He's made a career for himself in MMA, so now he's having his fun and making those celebrity fights, and all praise to him. So, you know,
going back on that, legacy is really important to you, but any fighter, money is like even more important. Yeah. Dude, you feel like you're leaving a lot of money on the table by not doing those fights?
The money will come. The money will come. You know, the money will come. I feel if you are doing what you love, which I am, in continuing my grandfather's legacy and cementing my own, I'm doing what I love. The money will come one day.
What was that over there? Someone shouted.
Idiot just yelled a random name. I have no idea.
And that's the other thing. Like, could you see yourself facing a guy like that? I know, like, there is a considerable amount of weight difference between you two. But honestly, like when you first debuted, that's the first thing I thought, like, oh, wait a second, why doesn't Nico fight Jake? And kind of fast forward himself with the win over that if you can get it, and then just continue on your boxing career.
The problem is there's no continuing a boxing career after fighting someone like him. Once you fight an influencer, you will constantly be in the neighborhood, in the group of being labeled an influencer boxer. If I fight Jake Paul this next fight, for my next fight after that, I will never be able to fight another up-and-coming boxer that's on my level. I will never be able to do that. After Jake Paul, they're going to talk about me fighting KSI. They're going to talk about me fighting another YouTuber. They're going to talk about me fighting, I don't know, Triple H. I have no idea. They're going to talk about me fighting Flavor Flav. I have no idea. But once you go in that category, there's no going out. I will be there after my boxing career. I can do whatever I want after boxing.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting you bring that up because the Tommy Fury thing with KSI kind of took me by surprise because, you know, Tommy, his goal was to be a world champion.
Took me by surprise. I love Tommy. I love the Fury family. I'm close with them. I'm close with Tommy. But it didn't take me by surprise. Tommy fought and beat Jake Paul. After that, I knew everyone. He's now in the influencer world, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's in the influencer world. People want to see those fights. He's making it happen now. That's where he's at.
Yeah, I don't know. You really feel then like once you're there, you're stuck. You can't like just go back.
Yeah. I do feel like once you're there, you're pretty much stuck. I don't think it's a problem for Tommy to be in that category. I think he's doing very well. He's catching a lot of eyes. He's very entertaining. He's funny. So yeah, but once you're there, you're stuck. That's not somewhere I want to be right now.
Looking at the future, your dream, your goal is to be world champion. A lot of work is going to have to be done until you get to there. But where would you say you're at this point towards that goal?
I'm headed towards that goal. The only thing that would take me away from that goal would be fighting an influencer. That's about it. But yeah, no, I'm heading towards that goal right now. That's where my eyes are.
How far away you envision that being realized?
I'm a few years away from some sort of title. You know, you got to build your career, and it's little by little. So whatever my coaches say, I'm a fighter. So if they told me to fight Canelo tomorrow, I'm stupid like that. I would. I'm a fighter. But they will tell me when I'm ready, when they feel I'm ready, and I will be ready when they say so.
You're on this card, the main event, Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. Give me a breakdown. How do you see that fight, and who do you feel has the advantage coming into it?
They're talking about the chess match. That's kind of like the theme of this fight, and that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be a chess match. I don't think anyone will get stopped. I don't think anyone will get knocked out. It's going to be a tactician type of fight. I believe Devin will be victorious. Devin right now is going up like this, and I think that's where it's going to stay.
How does he be victorious on Saturday night? Like how do you see him, and what does he do to get that win?
Well, first, Devin doesn't get hit a lot, but more so than that, Devin's one of the most accurate boxers in boxing today. I believe, honestly, that Devin and Shakur are the greatest boxers in boxing today. Like boxers, like technically boxing. He's so accurate, so that adds up. Even though it may not be hurting a guy, because Lomachenko hasn't been hurt in a fight that I've seen, but even though it's not hurting, it's landing. You know, it does damage, and it's points. So I think Devin's going to outpoint him.
No, you know boxing. Is Lomachenko a dirty fighter? Because that's been going around a little bit with the interview bites and all that.
I don't think he's a dirty fighter, but, you know, everyone has their own opinion. I don't think either of them are dirty fighters. I think they're both some of the most well-respected fighters in the game right now. But, you know, it's whatever.
Some hot takes, right, real quick, for your division. First thing that comes to mind, Jaime Munguia.
Very, very good. Very good. Very good.
Jermall Charlo.
I want to see him versus Canelo.
Same here, Canelo.
Yes. Canelo is great as well. I want to see Canelo fight Benavidez next. That's what
everyone does. That's the fight that we all want to see.
That's the fight. Yes.
Why hasn't it happened, in your opinion?
Politics. I don't think either of them are afraid to fight one another. I think that'd be stupid to say that they're afraid. I think it's politics, probably money at the end of the day. Money's the root of all evil.
You know, at 160, who else do you see there that know you're a fan of or you like to watch?
Janabek. Janabek's going to be a serious
That
problem.
uppercut that he landed.
Janabek, he is a friend of mine. I love Janabek, and yeah, that uppercut. And I saw training footage of him working on that uppercut. So it just shows training is the real deal. You know, what happens in the gym happens in the fight.
You got, Adam is also that's waiting for his title shot at 160 pounds.
Yep. There's so many 160 people, and then there's people that can come up from 54. There's people who can come down from 168. So 160 is stacked.
Do you foresee yourself staying at 160? I would imagine not, right? Because you're growing.
Yeah. I have no idea. Right now, I see myself at 160, but you know, I'm only 22, so I am still growing. I don't see myself going past 168, but you know, whatever my body says goes. So we'll see.
That's true. Nico, man, good chatting with you.
Thank you.
Good. Appreciate it. Nico Ali Walsh here in Las Vegas. Marcos Villegas, Fight Up TV. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.